if I come on with this shirt, just know it's gonna be some bullshit. The same way Anthony Fantano be wearing that red shirt when it's a trash ass album, I'm wearing nothing but a tank when it's a trash movie. I ain't gonna hold you. If they don't want to put the right effort into making their movie and to actually doing, you know, great things with cinematography and, you know, the money that they get to make these movies, then I'm not gonna make the effort to even fucking get dressed. It was some real shit, bro. Madam Web, I guess you guys already know my review for this, is a terrible movie. A terrible movie. The thing is, it's not as bad as people were saying it was. That's the crazy part. It's like, niggas were saying, it's the worst movie, man. Like, that's not the worst movie in fucking history. I've seen drastically worse productions than this shit, but the movie makes no fucking sense, bro. Like, you'll be sitting there for the first 10 minutes. It's like, okay, this movie started off pretty well. It actually starts off pretty decent. The acting is like maybe C tier because nobody in the movie is even a notable actor except Sydney Sweeney, Dakota Johnson, Mike Epps, and I think that may be it now that I'm thinking about it. Like, nobody else is really a top tier actor like that inside this movie. The villain that played inside this movie was complete and utter doo-doo. Donkey boo-boo. This shit was, it was like, there was just scenes that, we'll get to that. The first 10 minutes was okay. It was alright. It had you sitting there like, okay, this isn't as bad as people were making this out to be. Like, it's actually a pretty decent movie so far. After that shit, once she, spoiler alert, who fucking cares? Once she falls into the water while she's inside that car and I guess gains her access to her powers, the movie just all of a sudden stops making sense completely. Like, once they introduce the aspect of her being able to like see the future and stuff, it just gets to a point where it's like, oh, like nothing bad can happen to her. She sees everything. Like, that's not even a bad thing, but it's just like, you'll see an entire sequence for like 10 minutes, like an entire scene played out where people are dying, yada yada, so and so. She's discovering stuff. Like, the entire movie goes on for like 10-15 minutes, and all of a sudden you'll do the whole like that's or everything go into her eyes. Like, oh no, we have to stop this from happening. Like, bro, what the So like, nothing truly happens inside this movie because everything that's supposed to happen is all happening inside of her visions. But that's not what makes sense. Like, the storyline just gets too convoluted, bro. It's like, once you start doing the time things and then mixed with the bad acting, mixed with the bad story writing, it just makes no sense after a while. Like, I've seen multiple niggas, like, that's as best as I can explain it. That's how much it makes no sense, is that's the best I can say. Like, if you go watch this for yourself, after the first 20 minutes, you'll lose track of what the fuck is going on inside this goddamn movie. You have a guy that apparently can see the future of who kills him in the future, so he goes and tries to kill them while they're still young. And then you have a woman that can also see the future, but she doesn't get the same powers that he does for some reason, because I guess she wasn't directly bitten by the spider. It's just like, what is even going on, man? This movie is just like, people got inside a writing room and was like, yo, what would happen if Spider-Man was bad? But this is like a drastically less version of Spider-Man. Like, the villain, if you guys haven't seen this yet, which I don't promote this movie at all. Like, don't go watch it. Like, the movie, I heard they're already taking it out of theaters. Like, the movie just now came out Friday, 2 days ago, and I heard they're literally already taking it out of theaters on Monday, like, for 3 days. I've never heard of that in my entire life. Even Morbius stayed for like at least 3 weeks. Like, this movie apparently did nothing, bro. Like, I was in there Friday. I was in there opening night in a city that wasn't my city, like a bigger city. Like, this should have been like the packed out version, basically. Nobody was in there. It was me and maybe like 10 other people. Like, what the fuck? Marvel, basically. Now I'm just gonna start ranting because like that's all really the movie is. Like, it's just bullshit. The movie basically, or Marvel basically, is in a point where like they used to be a titan, right? Like, they used to be untouchable when they were dropping, of course, Captain America Civil War, Spider-Man, the first one, Ant-Man, the second one. Like, when they were in their prime, they were untouchable titans. So when Sony would drop these bad movies like Morbius and shit like that, niggas would just laugh like, it's just Sony doing Sony. We still got Marvel movies though. But now we're in a time where it's like, we don't got Marvel movies. Like, Marvel is arguably in just a bad state as Sony is right now. So when Marvel is dropping caca after caca after caca after caca, and then you like fuck, man. I mean, we got nothing but bad, but I guess we can see if Madam Web is okay, and then that is just as bad, my nigga. Like, Sony used to be a gnat to Marvel. Like, oh, get this pesky ass shit out of here. But now when they're dropping bad movies, it honestly affects Marvel more than it does Sony. Because now it's like, damn, like, nigga, can we get a good movie at all? Like, holy shit, we can't get a good movie from Marvel. We can't get a good movie from Sony. I'm just gonna stop fucking watching superhero movies, period, at this point, bro. Because, like, if this is what niggas are getting money to do, it makes no sense. But let me continue with the fucking storyline, I guess, for the niggas. Like, now I'm more mad at the fucking movie industry that Sony is curated with this whole fucking Sony extended universe, my nigga. Like, they dropped nothing but dud to average ass movies. Like, Venom wasn't a great movie. Like, niggas want to try to make it seem like it was a completely average movie. It was cool. The second Venom was less than cool. Apparently they got enough money to make a third one, bro. But like, what is Sony created since Spider-Man 3 that was actually a good movie? Like, these niggas dropped dud after dud after dud after dud after dud. They even, in the movie, they did that fucking dumbass shit where, you know how, like, we'll meme it, right? We'll meme it. Like, the movie will be called, like, Grown Ups or some shit. And one of the characters inside the movie will be like, maybe we're just some kind of grown up. Like, they'll just say the title, like, unironically, and it's supposed to be like this huge funny thing, bro, to the audience. Like, they did that. Sydney Sweeney literally does that, bro. Like, she word for word does that same shit. The nigga's powers inside the movie is basically he's Spider-Man, right? Like, he's able to crawl on walls. He's able to, you know, I don't think he has super strength, but he's able to jump high. He can't swing. He's just Spider-Man without anything that Spider-Man can do. He can crawl on walls, and he kind of is strong, I guess. Not even super strength. He's just kind of strong. The nigga just like Spider-Man's lesser cousin or some shit. I don't know. But they see the nigga for the first time, and then after they escape and whatever, Sydney Sweeney is talking, and she's like, he's just some kind of Spider-Man. Like, oh my god, man. Like, you cannot make this. I hate that when they do that bullshit in fucking movies. I hate that shit, bro. He's just some kind of Spider-Man. Like, no, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. It makes me so mad, bro, when niggas just don't try inside this shit. It's so fucking aggravating, because I know I could go in there and make a better movie than this bullshit. I know I can. Towards the end of the movie, they just kind of gave up. You could tell they clearly just gave up about caring about the movie at all. The middle, I guess, is kind of tolerable because they're, you know, doing the whole chase scenes. I will say that whenever there's a chase scene, that is probably the best part of the movie. But that's like you're eating a plate of shit, and then every now and then there's an M&M thrown inside the shit. Like, this is still good, but it's still a shit flavored M&M. But at least it's not Dookie like I've been eating the entire fucking time. That's basically what the chase scenes are. The diner scene is pretty cool, I guess. There's a scene that makes literally no sense at the end where he's about to catch up to the three girls he's chasing, and then Dakota Johnson, who's the main character, who is Madam Web, of course, just like drives through a billboard. Like, it's just like you just gotta watch it for yourself, dog. Like, this stuff that makes literally no sense. Like, how did she even get that high to drive through a billboard? The nigga jumps up for whatever reason just to get hit by the car. Like, he jumped into the car. He literally looked behind him and saw there was a car coming towards him, and then jumped into the impact of the car. Like, it makes no fucking. Why would you jump? Why would you jump? There's even a part of the movie. I'm just gonna start fucking ranting now. There's a part of the movie, of course, the entire movie they're trying to avoid this nigga. It's 2003. The technology should not be good at all. These niggas got monitors that look like mine, bro. Like, they got fucking high definition monitors that has complete facial recognition AI, just so they can scan all of New York and know exactly where these girls are whenever, you know, they walk out the house or some shit. She can be like, yo, they're on 33rd Street. And the nigga jumps out the window and then does this fake ass Spider-Man shit to try to go kill them or whatever. It's 2003. It doesn't explain how he got these fucking monitors. It doesn't explain how he got this technology. He literally just says, you don't want to know where I got these from. Like, nigga, yes we do. We do. It was 2003. If I look up a 2003 computer right now, it's gonna be those big booty joints. Like, the monitors like were flat screen did not exist. The monitors damn near look newer than mine. Like, he had like 7 monitors that all look like fucking curved screen Samsungs that just dropped like yesterday, nigga. Like, how did you get the fucking 2024 monitors in 2003? It makes no sense. And then your only explanation is, yeah, you don't want to know where I got these things from. Like, nigga, what the fuck? What was I even saying, bro? It's just so much that I just lose track and just start talking shit about another part of the movie. They walk out the house. Okay, so there's a part of the movie where he's looking for them, right? The main character, Dakota Johnson, for some reason goes to Peru to talk to the nigga that, you know, technically gave her the powers or whatever the fuck. If you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't go waste your fucking time. This is best as I'm explaining it. She's supposed to be watching after these girls in the first place. Why not just bring the girls to Peru with you to a place that this nigga cannot possibly get to? He can't swing. The most this nigga can do is run semi-fast. He really can't even run fast. I thought there was at least going to be a scene where they were driving and the nigga was able to catch up to their car. It wasn't even anything like that. The nigga was driving. The nigga drives. How are you Spider-Man and you're driving, man? The nigga was driving. He got in a car to chase after them. Like, nigga, what can you do? Can all you do is just crawl on walls and have cool strength? Like, nigga, you're not even fast. You're not even, y'all don't know, bro. It's like he's Spider-Man, but he's way less wavy with this shit. Like, if I saw Spider-Man driving, my nigga, you're not protecting me. We're doomed. We're both fucked, nigga. Ain't no damn way. But one, why not just bring the girls to Peru with you? The nigga has no chances of getting there whatsoever. Y'all would literally be safe for the rest of forever. Who cares? She leaves them with the character inside this movie that's supposed to be Uncle Ben. Like, they shoehorn the fact in that's fucking Uncle Ben. Like, in the first 3 seconds of the movie, literally her first line was like, Ben, what are you doing back there? And then the next line was somebody else like, Mr. Parker, stop that. Like, nigga, okay, we get it. It's Ben Parker. We get it. It goes to the whole thing of explaining how, like, his sister is pregnant with some fucking baby. Oh, I wonder who that could be. They never say the nigga's name. There's literally an entire scene where the woman is doing, like, guess what the name of this baby's gonna be that I have. Like, I guess it's like a fucking baby shower game. I guess, my nigga, I don't know, bro. But anytime somebody's about to say a name, they'll be like, maybe his name is Paul. Like, they'll always say something that starts with a P, because obviously it's supposed to be Peter Parker, but they just say some bullshit. And then right when she's about to say, I'm gonna name him, all of a sudden she does another flashback sequence for whatever fucking reason. Like, what is that important to in the future? Like, why do there need to be one right there? I guess they don't own the rights to say the nigga's name, or they want to fucking just like tease a little bit, like, oh, Peter Parker might be coming soon. And this, like, nigga, I don't fucking know, bro. But anyway, that wasn't even what I was talking about. Like I said, I can be talking about something and then go on a whole rant about a different scene that I'm thinking about. She goes to Peru, leaves the 3 girls with Ben Parker. Ben Parker takes the 3 girls to his house, and they're safe. They are safe for an entire week. The whole week that she's in Peru, there's even a scene of the guy like, why can't we find these girls? God damn it! Talking to the woman in the chair that's supposed to be looking for the girls. Like, he's mad as shit because he cannot find them because they stayed inside this house for a week. He doesn't know who Ben Parker is, so Ben can leave, go get food, bring them back, go to work, whatever the fuck. As long as these 3 girls stay inside this house, they are completely safe. It makes that very evident in the movie. All of a sudden, Mary comes over. Mary Parker is Peter Parker's mom. This is Ben Parker's sister. She comes over and is like, I think my water just broke. Please, we gotta get to the hospital now. And he's like, oh, shit. Girls, let's go. We gotta go to the hospital. Like, no, nigga, why? Why do they have to go? They don't even know you. They don't know this fuck-ass baby. They don't know Peter Parker, nigga. Why do they have to leave the house? There was no reason for him to be like, come on, we gotta go to the hospital. We have to. And of course, this is the fucking climax of the movie, or the getting towards the end, so the music is playing all intense. Like, no, we have to go right now. Like, nigga, why would... They've been safe for a week. That nigga could easily beat your ass. It's showing him kill a multitude of niggas. He is not scared to kill niggas. You're not protecting them. He's not waiting until you leave the house so he can go in there and kill these 3 girls. No, nigga. He's killed like 100 people up to this point. Cops. Way stronger than you. He could just come in there and kill you if he knew where the fuck y'all were, but it's made it evident that he doesn't know where you are. So why the fuck would you bring them out to the public? Literally. I cannot even joke about this shit. As soon as they walk out the house, it shows a camera like catch one of the girls' face, and then it goes back to the dude's mansion. She's like, got them. I know where they are now. Like, all they had to do was not leave the house. Are you serious? Oh my fucking god, bro. This movie is just. It's like aggravatingly mad, bro. Like, when I was with somebody that like enjoys watching bad movies, they were just laughing the entire time. Like, it was so bad that they were just laughing at serious scenes. Towards the end of the movie, they end up beating the guy somehow. He literally he falls off a building. You're Spider-Man and you're Spider-Man and you die from falling off a building. I don't know. Something falls on top of him, crushes or whatever the fuck. The woman also falls off the same building the exact same way, but somehow he falls like this and hits the ground, and she falls all the way over here and lands inside the water that was like 25 miles away. I don't know how the fuck she did that and he didn't. He landed on the ground and she landed in the fucking Pacific Ocean. There was no water shown at all. She just falls into the water. Something falls in and like scratches her eyes or some shit. Like, oh, she's blind now. Yo, blind woman that can see the future. And the last fucking line of the movie is, she's like, of course, you know, they're having the whole like, you know, after you beat a villain inside a movie, everybody be joking and the music is playing and she's like, they all like happy as hell and shit. Well, the girl's bringing some Chinese food and she's, of course, blind inside of a wheelchair for whatever. She's inside of a wheelchair for no reason. Literally just rolling around in a wheelchair. You're blind. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with being inside a wheelchair. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? She just rolls up with the fucking blindfold and was like, thank you for the teriyaki chicken. And the girl was like, how did you know that I got you teriyaki chicken? And she was like, I just know. Like, oh my god, man. And then one of the other girls, I guess, was opening the refrigerator and she was like, bless you, Cindy. And the girl was like, what do you mean, bless you? Achoo. Whoa, how did you know that? Like, nigga, you were with her the entire movie. You were with her the whole movie, man. The whole movie. You know she can see the future. Why are y'all asking, how did you know I was gonna, like, nigga, bro, come on, man. The last line of the movie, one of the girls was like, you know, are you mad at being blind that you can't see anymore? And the girl, it looks like the fucking... If y'all ever seen the superhero movie where the nigga was inside the wheelchair just goofily rolling around in the wheelchair, my nigga? It looks literally just like that. She just rolls into the window and is like, honestly, I can see better than I ever had before. And then it just zooms out and then shows the entire city. And then it shows all of them inside their suits for a second, like... All the hype y'all niggas saw about, oh, we're gonna see them inside their suit. We're gonna finally see Spider-Girl. Like, it shows it for a second, bro. It shows Sydney Sweeney, like, landing and then it fucking goes to the next scene. Like, what the oh my god, man. I didn't realize I've been talking about this shit for almost 20 minutes. And, like, I have so much more points to hit. That's not even all the points I wanted to get to, man. Like, it makes no sense how bad a movie can be. It makes no fucking sense, dog. Like, this shit was worse than the Flash movie. Like, I watched the Flash movie 3 times over to never have to watch this bullshit again, man. That movie was so bad, but it was like, it wasn't like laughable bad, other than the person I was with laughing their ass off at the bad scenes. It was just like a bad where you just sit there like, nigga, why did y'all make this? Like, this isn't gonna go anywhere. We're never gonna see Madam Web again, bro. Like, where does this lead to? We're never gonna see Morbius again. We're never gonna see fucking Madam Web. She probably won't even play the bitch if we see Madam Web ever again. It won't be the same actress. I heard as soon as the movie got released, Dakota Johnson, who plays Madam Web, as soon as the movie got released, she went to her talent agent team and quit. She said, I'm gonna work with y'all niggas anymore. Y'all niggas fucked my life. Y'all niggas destroyed my life. Y'all ruined everything for me. Like, nigga, oh my god. If you have an actor quit their fucking talent agency after they get her a job for a movie that does terrible, nigga, then you know even she knows. They've been doing mad press runs asking her, like, yo, what's your favorite part of the movie? She's saying, nigga, I haven't seen it yet, and I never will. Like, what the you're in it. You're in it. How do you not know your favorite part when you acting in it? You know, that's like nigga asking me, like, yo, what was your favorite part about Pokemon Black series? Like, nigga, I don't know, I ain't never watched it. Like, nigga, you recorded it. You were there. You know everything about it. Oh my god, bro. It's just, oh my fucking gosh, bro. It's such a... I'm out of here, bro. I don't even get an outro. I'm out, bro. Don't go watch this movie. I guess I gotta give it a rating. I've never given a negative rating before, I'm pretty sure. I think the worst I've given is like a 3 out of 10. I'll give this shit a -7 blind glasses out of 10, bro. Peace.